Hey everyone, first things, I've noticed that my YouTube channel is just starting to grow a little bit at an elevated pace. I still am a small, tiny little channel in the scope of things on YouTube, but my subscriber count is starting to increase at an elevated rate, and that's exciting for me. What's really exciting is to do these YouTubes. I'm having a lot of fun doing them, and what I would like to mention is that hopefully, if you stay tuned, my channel, I'm going to take it off in a slightly different direction, which I think is going to be a lot more fun, and hopefully the quality, I'm going to up the quality a little bit. I'm really working on that. But of course, it's still going to stay music related, home studio related. I still do the live streaming and using all the favorite software that we all love. But I really want to try something out a little different. I'm not going to tell you what it is now, but not a big secret or anything like that. But for sure, stay tuned and come around and knock on the door in the next video, and we'll see you there. Okay, guys? Hey, we'll catch you later. Hey Don, good to see you. How's everybody doing tonight? I presume you can all hear me. Flipping around in my different screens. I've got a really neat, first of all, I'm gonna make this a pretty short live stream tonight. I know it's kind of late, and I was thinking about doing them a little earlier, but I thought I'd go over this one little synthesizer. It originally came with Pro Tools. I can't give much of a history about it, but it's been out for quite a while. But I like it because you can layer 4 different things all at one time, and of course you can do that with 4 different tracks. But I just got one instance of it going here, and it's really pretty full. It's what I was playing at the very beginning. And it's just Expand 2, and it goes on sale quite often, and I really like it. There was a whole kind of a barrage of products for the Air products, and this was just one of them, the Expand. And actually, I think I picked this up for $1, and then for another $50 or $60, I got a whole bunch of other different synthesizers with it. But I just wanted to cover this one here. Like I say, you've got 4 different sounds here, and on this particular patch, I've just got just a pad. And I can change it to whatever I want. Let's just go to a different sound. Some, say, synth strings. I'm just going to grab something on the fly. And these are the levels for them. You have some effects. You can have a reverb, chorus, delays, that sort of thing. And then just basic controls up here at the top, and attack and decay and release. If I wanted to release, you can't see my keyboard here, but when I lift up my hands, I got a nice long tail on it. And let me just find something a little bit different here. It has great vocal sounds on it, and let me just show you some of that. I had one instance of that. Here we go. It came out with Pro Tools, but you can see I'm using it in Studio One. So it runs on PC. I'm running a PC. Hey Frank, good to see you tonight. And let's see, and then I picked a loop, which I can just kind of bring in. Mostly electronic stuff. And so, oh, let me turn on the... And if we're getting tired of that loop, let me just scroll down to something else. And you can see on the screen, I got a pretty good selection. Hard to stay on track here. And I've got a pretty slow tempo. I'll speed my tempo up a little bit. Being late tonight, I think I'm gonna pull that tempo back a little bit. That's where my head's at least. And this trance. It's got some pads that have some action in it, as they say. Action pads, meaning it has some movement. I think these are wonderful. And then my female choir, which I already had in there. And bring all these puppies in together, it can get pretty massive. And out of sight, I've got a sustain pedal where I'm holding the note. But most of these patches all have the long release up here. But this is a pretty cool synth. I really like it. I realize I've got my mug over the instrument section here, and let me just, I can drag in another one that's pretty neat. Let me just, actually I'm going to remove this guy here. And I'll just show you another air instrument. Remove track and instrument. This is a really good one just for an organ sound. And now I'm not an organ player by any means, but yeah, Frank, each layer has its own menu. So basically, you can have 4 sounds at once, like 4 oscillators, and say in the old days, and then you can have, like I say, one patch can be a male choir, and then the second bank can be another male choir, and you can tune it to a different octave and pan it and everything. And this thing's pretty nasty right off the bat. Like I said, that's a pretty dirty sound. You can clean it up, and let me see. I'll go to the cabinet, and let's see. Where is it here? And you can change the rotor sound, how fast and everything. So these are really pretty good plugs. And of course, of my modulation, and well, what the heck, let me just run through a couple more of these air ones here. And Loom is probably one of the most famous. Remove track and instrument. I found if I start getting about 4 of these instruments while I'm live streaming, my computer tends to whimper a little bit. And sorry you can't see from my menu, but I'll just drag it in over here. In fact, here, I can move this. That moved me there, didn't it? Okay. And let me switch my mode here. Hang on, guys. And there's just the default. But if you like those crazy wobble basses, well, here I'll just go through Meat Loom here. Kind of gives you an overview, a hodgepodge. I'm just holding the keys down. And then here's your wobble bass. Pretty rude, but I love it.
And after all, it's just the emotion that matters.
And I'm a big sucker for these ones that move around like this, because it gives me the beat without having to throw in a drum set. And that's why I love arpeggiated sequences. And by the way, I'm a keyboard owner, not a player again. And this has some really wonderful moving pads too. What I can say, once you hit the key, the patch moves around a little bit. Hey, Wood Beast. This would be really slick that if I could switch patches it wouldn't cut off. But anyway, like I said, I just was going to keep this tonight short. In fact, I'm going to probably just cut it off here. I'm only going to go about 15 minutes. I got some chores I still got to do before Monday rolls around. But I just wanted to bring attention to these Air products, Air Music Technology, that if you ever see these on sale, in fact, you usually see the Expand on sale for $1 or $10 or something like that. It's worth picking it up. And then just you can upgrade for the full bundle, and you can see I get all the way down to Expand there. I realize, let me shrink my. So that's about 10 cents and all. But that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go out with my little video I did today and just kind of tell you what's going on, and we'll catch you on the flip side. And you guys be good. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey everyone.
First things, I've noticed that my YouTube channel is just starting to grow a little bit at an elevated pace. I still am a small, tiny little channel in the scope of things on YouTube, but my subscriber count is starting to increase at a elevated rate, and that's exciting for me. What's really exciting is to do these YouTubes. I'm having a lot of fun doing them, and what I would like to mention is that hopefully, if you stay tuned, my channel, I'm going to take it off in a slightly different direction, which I think is going to be a lot more fun, and hopefully the quality, I'm going to up the quality a little bit. I'm really working on that. But of course, it's still going to stay music related, home studio related. I still do the live streaming and using all the favorite software that we all love. But I really want to try something out a little different. I'm not going to tell you what it is now, but not a big secret or anything like that. But for sure, stay tuned and come around and knock on the door in the next video, and we'll see you there. Okay, guys? Hey, we'll catch you later.